I need to not make a mess this time. Ow! You motherfucker. Guys, look at my new shirt. Can you see it? Can you see it? Look at that. I love it. Right there. And hold on. Party continuing in the back. This is from Tropics Narcotics on Instagram. I love their shirts. I have so many of their shirts and I just keep getting more. They're so cool. I love them. Can you see? I have no front light, so I look just like a black dot. I'll fix it in post, but well, everything can be fixed in post, guys. Today we're going to be repotting this monster plant that I actually saved. I had to completely reroot this guy. I'll insert some footage of the previous video of this guy, kind of show you what the situation was. It used to look beautiful, and then I repotted it, and I forgot to water it, which is a big no-no. You have to water it. Look at all of those roots right there. Is it focusing? Do you see all those worms right there? Yeah, this is maybe, I don't know, a month, 2 months, 6 weeks, I don't know. Will I have enough? I might need to get some more. Actually, you know what? I think I'll have enough. So now he is fully planted in here, and over the next few weeks, guys, if I turn him around, you can kind of see a little bit better. This water is going to evaporate. Well, the roots are going to utilize the water, but then the rest is going to evaporate. And I'm going to keep filling it a little bit, but I'm going to gradually let it get lower and lower and lower over the next few weeks. And then these roots will then become adapted to that not total hydration, but semi-hydroponic life, and it will adapt and be able to root out into this substrate. And then in a few months, once it roots into this and needs a repot, I can then take the top half of Philodendron or whatever substrate you're using. I can take that half out, put some, aeroid mix in there or whatever you want to use, and then let that establish for the next few months. And then if you're like, I don't want to use semi-hydroponics anymore, I want like a pot with drainage holes, Jake. If you're old school like that, all the power to you. You literally have roots that are now adapted to that aeroid mix life, and you can just take it out, put it into a pot, fill the rest with substrate of your choosing, and there you go. Okay, back to the present time. Did I say what this plant was? This is Philodendron tortum. One of my favorite philodendrons. Tortum means twisted in Latin. It refers to how the leaves emerge. These little leaflets or fronds or whatever you want to call this thing, they're all kind of bunched up and it looks all contorted and twisted. Tortum, contorted. Can you hear the similarity? They're native to Brazil and Bolivia, and they are a climber. As you can see right here, you can tell he's a climber and not a crawler, even though it might look like he's crawling out of the vase. Do you see how his stem is pointing up? The growth point is pointing up because he's actually looking for something to climb up. But, as you can see, he doesn't need anything to climb up. You really don't have to stake these things. They can just kind of crawl out of the pot all gnarly, and I love it. I love it. So yes, we are going to upsize his vase because this vase, there's moss on top, and anyone that uses moss knows that when moss dries out, it gets very hydrophobic. So when I go to water, the water just falls right out, just rolls right off the top, and it's very much a hassle, very, very messy. Water gets everywhere, so I need to expand his home. So we're going to repot him into this guy right here. So I'm gonna put you there, sir. So here's the Philodendron. This is that stuff you put in fish tanks, but people are using it for plants now. Isn't that great? So we're gonna put, I don't know, like ½ an inch to an inch or so at the bottom as a free draining base, so that every time we water, if a little bit of water collects at the bottom, the plant is not sitting in water long term. And eventually, over the next few hours, the water will get wicked up through capillary action and it will hydrate the roots. This method I use, it kind of spawned from semi-hydroponics, but it's really not semi-hydroponics. It's kind of just like growing in moss or growing in aeroid mix or growing in fluval, but in a vase, just without drainage holes. It's not true semi-hydroponics. Okay, so we're going to take this guy out. Oh boy. Oh, guys, do you see? Do you see Can I zoom in for you guys? Like, I'm not gonna have to go all over my carpet, but there it is. There it is. All right, amazing. We're gonna shake that a little bit. And he is gonna go in just like that. Now, can I reuse, I need to reuse this fluval. So it has to go in. I need like a scoop. You can't even, can you even see them? You guys can't even see it. Let me bring you down, hold on. So we're gonna get some of this fluval down here. Come on, fluval. Get back in the pot. Get back in the pot, bitch. So I'm gonna fill this up like halfway with fluval and the rest is gonna be moss. Because I'm trying to acclimate this guy back to, I don't know, like a substrate that's not free draining like fluval, you know what I'm saying, guys? So, can you see, guys? Do you see what's happening? Move, sir! Hey, yeah! Yeah! It is time to wet the moss. Moss right here. Just grab it, and just stick it in there, Like a sponge, baby, like a sponge. God, stop blocking the camera. Okay, let's just go to town. Freddie Brown. Who's Freddie Brown? Ew, I don't even know who that is. Is that like a famous person? I've heard of Bobby Brown, but not Freddie Brown. Now, any air pockets? I don't see any big air pockets. Obviously, we want oxygen to be able to reach the roots, but we don't want any big air pockets. That's when we get like dry rot. This is a philodendron that is great if you want something tough, something exotic looking, something that doesn't need a whole lot of care. This guy is growing in pretty medium light, like maybe 300-foot candles. It's getting really big, and it's growing in fluval stratum that dries out a lot. Like a lot. It can be underwater quite a bit. So maybe whatever area in the rainforest it's from, you know, like Bolivia, maybe it's drier there than other parts of the rainforest. I'm not sure. I'll have to go there one day and see this guy in situ, as they say. I wonder how the fish people feel when all the plant people started taking all their fluval. They were like, no. Can we have our fluval back? And we're like, but we need it for our plants. They're like, what are you talking about? There's hair in my face, but at least I'm not sweating without the AC off. It's finally getting a little bit cooler outside, which means that it's staying a little bit cooler in here. It's 80 degrees in here right now without the AC on, so it's warm, it's toasty, but it's not like I'm used to it. That's probably why I didn't totally crash when I went to Panama, went to the rainforest. It was so hot and so humid. I'm just used to it. Now this can have some water sit at the bottom for a day or two, but eventually I'll let it dry out and I'll let it stay dry for a little while until I water it again. Ew, my hands, the fluval has like dust. Was that not like the easiest repotting ever? Here's my clip. Let's get some of this extra moss in there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you like that? You like all that nice, soft, delicate moss? Oh yeah, I know you do. Ugh. And then, the nice thing about this is that you just kind of do a little this and do a little that. You get it all in one spot and then you just dump it out in the frickin' that thing where you put all the trash. The trash can. Yeah, that's what it is. I just love that shirt. Don't you love it? Oh, where are you? Oh, there you are. I tried to run away. And here he is, guys. Look at that. Looking nice and sturdy. Oh, now he's like heavy. He's not heavy, but he's heavier than the... My downstairs neighbors are hearing all that. Sorry! Look at him, isn't he just beautiful? Let me show you where I put him. I put him right up here. I get very nervous with these glass shelves. They're supposed to hold like 40 pounds, guys. When I got them, it said like 40 pounds, but I got it on Wayfair. So like, I mean, is that a step up from IKEA or no? Is that a step down? Is that a step sideways? Let me know in the comments. Is Wayfair like better or worse than IKEA, the same? What do you guys think? And I don't even think they sell this thing anymore, so like, maybe it got recalled. Oh, look at it. Oh, you can't see him, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, and who is that? Who is that in my apartment right there? He shouldn't be here, just... Ooh, he just looks bigger and beefier already. Oh my goodness. He looks fabulous. Love that guy. Philodendron torum, one of my favorite philodendrons ever. By the way, for those of you regulars, remember I had the big Patriciae here? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you what it looks like now. Ready? Here we go. Are you ready for this? 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 Yeah, guys, he got hit with mites, and then he got underwatered, and then he got crispy, and then, yeah, and now he's kind of like stalled. I mean, like, he's very slowly putting out a new leaf right there, but I ain't holding my breath, guys. Here's the thing. Patriciae, at least this one, they don't grow roots very fast. You know what I'm saying? Do I have like dirt all over my mouth? Sorry. They don't grow roots very fast, guys. So, what the hell? What's on my phone? Oh my god. Oh, there's a root. See the, oh, I love seeing the fuzzies. There's a little root right there. But yeah, he does not grow roots very fast, guys. So, oh my god, do you remember how beautiful this thing was? And now he looks like this. And my big pink princess as well. My big, beautiful pink princess looks like this. God, I hate this thing. I hate it. He was so beautiful, guys. He was so beautiful. It was sold to me as a non-TC, so basically it had like really nice variegation, and it still does. You know, it puts out really nice sectoral variegation, so I'm trying again. But my God, he was looking so great until he wasn't. And again, like, I don't know what happened. Like, maybe he just dried out like one too many times, and then the whole stalk just like looked ugly. And then the variegation started looking weird, and then it got like, it still kind of has it. Do you see the little like fungal infections, the little dots right there? Yeah, so it's still got that. It's got the brown poopy princess look right now. I hate when the new leaves have like, they're like diarrhea brown. Do you see how disgusting that is? This is the most disgusting plant. Why did this pop off a few years ago? Why? And why do I still have this? I should throw this out right now. But like, I don't know. The roots are already like dying because I'm like underwatering it because I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. But here's a philodendron I do care about. Hold on. Hold on. Do you see? You see that? Do you see how big this is? Do you see how long that leaf is? Do you see that? That is Philodendron pothos right there. No, that's Philodendron Spiritus Sancti, the former holy grail of philodendrons before it got TC'd to death. But I got this thing for like $300 shipped. Remember that, like, was it Vox? Remember that documentary where some guy got like one of these plants online? He bid like, what was it, like $10,000? And he's like, yes, finally it's mine! Finally it's mine! Here we go, it was Vice. There's the plant. So like, it's bigger than mine. But I mean, you know, not that much bigger. But it's fully potted. And then this guy here.
During the lockdown,
Nicolo Banfi
down this year, plants became part of my life.
Okay, and then he literally,
Wow.
he bids. Does he bid? He bids $15,000. This was like 2020 or 2021.
This bid? Yes! Yes! Finally is mine! Finally is mine! Oh my God!
Loser! Where is this
much now? Like, can you even show your face anymore? Oh my God, you literally blew 15,000 schmackaroonies. Dollars or euros or whatever the fuck you spent on it. You spent that money on a plant that I literally just bought.
A couple of years ago, guys, and I got this motherfucker for 300 bucks. There's also a video out there of the Thomas Crowett, auctioning one of these, like maybe around this size or bigger, maybe a little bit bigger, for like $1,000. And that was before the big boom. Like $1,000 was like, whoa, what a steal. The world's just full of losers. Unlike me, I'm a wiener, guys. I'm a wiener. But yeah, back to this guy. As you can see, he's in water right now. He's in a vase because the roots were total crap. The roots didn't look good to begin with, but I bid on it and I won. And I was like, you know what? For 300 bucks, it's worth the risk. I've heard some horror stories that propagating Spiritus Sancti can be really difficult and weird. But people say it's easy to grow when it's like established and stuff. And it just kind of looks like like your typical philodendron. I guess it doesn't, it has that very unique look. But in terms of anatomy, like the leaf is pretty thick. It doesn't look like it would be finicky. Like if it had really thin leaves, like a varicosum, then I'd be like, if it had fuzzy petioles, I'd be like, is this thing like super intolerant of drying out, or does it like need really high humidity? I think it's pretty tough. I think it's pretty, philo strong. But yeah, it has a couple aerial roots, as you can see in there, and I'm just waiting for it to hopefully root out. We'll just have to see. I'm totally backlit, guys. I do apologize. But yeah, there he is. What's the longest leaf? It's that one? No, it's this one? This one or that one? Maybe this one? That one? That is like, let's measure it. It's guys, it's 2 feet long. That's crazy, guys. If I can rehab this thing back to good health, I'll be very happy. I'd be so happy to have a plant this big in my collection. I've tried growing the small Spiritus Sancti, the TC ones, and it just kind of withered away into nothing until it died. So yeah, we're trying to get with this. And if it dies, hey, I got that money from plants I sold, so it's like, I don't feel like I'm losing 300 bucks. Oh, and then lastly, let me show you one more thing. My beautiful Clarinervium hybrid that I bought because it just reminded me of Delta Forest. I'll put in better footage of it to kind of show you what it looks like in really good lighting. But yeah, this poor thing, the roots, when I repotted it, the roots just totally crashed. They all died. And I'm like, oh, just put it in water and, we'll just see what happens. And in just like a week or so, it's putting out roots. See? No, you can't see that. Do you see that? Do you see that right there, guys? No, you can't. It's so dark. Yeah, right there. You guys can see. I gotta cover my eyes so it doesn't focus on me. It's got roots, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. You see that? It's got roots. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so yeah, so this guy is back, baby, and I'm very, very happy about that. Gotta fill up his water line. He's a little bit low. But I'm very happy that this guy is going to survive. That'll be a future video, by the way. I'm gonna do a video on basically if you lose all your roots on an anthurium, how can you reroot it and get it back into a potting medium? Like whether it's aeroid mix or moss or whatever, I'm gonna show you guys. So that's part of a future video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, go watch this video right here, or you can watch this video right here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace! I don't know how to do YouTube outros. Just watch this video or that one, and I'll see you over there.